Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Steph, and if you are not new, thank you for coming back. In today's video, I originally titled this a productive house clean, but that was with the intention that I was going to get a lot done. However, it is generally just a downstairs clean. So in a previous video, you've seen me kind of do like everything that needed done downstairs basically, and then this was not that long after where I'm just trying to upkeep that, which we've done and successfully managing. The downstairs of my house, looking around right now, is not terrible. We are doing okay. It is still the summer holidays. They are going back in just a few days to school, and I am so looking forward to it. Also, I think I did mention in last week's video that my brother has stayed an extra week, so we have been busy doing more activities. Also, can we just take a moment, everybody, to wish Madison a huge happy birthday today, on the day that this video is releasing. She is turning 14. Sorry. That was a very early phone notification for you guys, which I have just turned off. Also, even though this is a shorter video, I'm hoping to go live either tonight or tomorrow, and I'm going to open all my parcels with you guys. That I think I mentioned that I did win the monthly spin on my book group, which like every month we do a spin and somebody in the group wins, and then everybody else goes and buys something off their Amazon wish list. So I won that. Is it this month? Yeah, this month. And so I've been collecting all the parcels that have been arriving, and I haven't opened any of them yet, so I have no idea what I've got. But there's so much here that I'm assuming I have everything on the list because there's so much. I'm very grateful. So I'm going to open them, and I figured I might open them with you guys on a live. So I don't know if I'm going to do that today or tomorrow. Today has been quite busy because it's Madison's birthday. There was only a couple of things she wanted. So she wanted a skateboard, but she didn't want like a pre-built skateboard. She wanted to build it herself. So originally the plan was we were going to go to Edinburgh to the skate shop and do all of that, but I just have such bad travel anxiety that I was not willing to drive to Edinburgh myself. And just with everything that we've had going on, we haven't had the time to like get the train through and things. So instead we ordered it online, and it will be arriving tomorrow, and she's going to put it all together with her dad, I think. But what the other things that she wanted was, she wanted her tongue pierced, which, you know, I'm not 100% for, but you know, she's 14, it's her body, her choice, so just let her do it. There's other piercings that she keeps asking for, and I'm kind of like, no. So this was like the best of a bad situation. Anyway, so she got that done, and then she wanted her hair dyed. So I've spent the day dyeing her hair because I needed to lighten it, and then she wanted like black with blue chunky highlights. So I've done my best. I'm not very good at dyeing hair. She's happy with it. We've literally just finished. It's like 7:30. So it's been a busy day. We also went out for a carvery for lunch. We've not actually had dinner, but it's because we had such a big lunch. So I think we're just probably going to have like a heavy supper or something. I don't know. Anyway, in the video, as you can see, I always kind of start in the kitchen. And I asked about the angle and things in the last video. Now, I did record this before asking that, so I've not changed anything. But somebody said perhaps pointed more towards the sink rather than the green wall. And the only reason that I haven't been doing that is because at this time of year, the sun blares through that window, and it is so bright that it affects the video. It does something to the lighting, I'm not sure. But anyway, so I will try it and see. Like, I'll just do like a dummy video run with you guys. I don't know, making breakfast or something, and see what the video quality is like. But that's kind of why I tend to angle it away from the window, is just because of the lighting situation. So yeah, so I will try it, but as I said, this was recorded before I asked that question. I've not actually recorded any footage this week at all. It's just been so busy, but luckily I did have a couple of things that I'd already recorded the week before that I never actually got around to editing, so that's why we have a video today. On this day, I think I forgot, but I think I wasn't feeling that great, and I was quite sore, so like going down and trying to get back up again it felt like a bit of a struggle. So we are doing just enough to keep up with the house. I don't wash the dishes. My husband will get to them. I think my tumble dryer was still broken on this day. This might have been the day that the guy was coming back out to fix it, actually. Now that I think of it, I think that's why I was doing all of this. So he was coming back out to fix it. It's now fixed. Woo, thank God. But we've also had lovely weather, so I've been able to get everything washed, and I'm slowly catching up on the washing, which is great. We have been camping this week, which has been amazing. We went, just for the one night, we went back to the same place we went last time. However, we camped in a different area. So last time my friends had arrived before me, and they went and they chose the spot and they picked the beach, which was the worst decision that could have been made. But we tried it and it failed. Anyway, so this time, instead of camping directly on the beach, we found like a different area. But so we went with a new friend this time, and she got there before me, and so she started pitching up, and then I arrived, and the area that she'd chosen was like super long grass. I pitched my tent, but it did not look great. And then the guy that manages the land, because in Scotland you can wild camp anywhere, but there are certain rules. So like you can't camp within 150 meters of a man-made structure. You obviously, ideally, you should only be staying for a couple of nights, and you should have a decent sized tent, like small. However, we both had quite big tents because we have quite big families, and I'm not willing to split that into like multiple mini tents because my children, like, I just feel better that my children are in the same tent as me. You know, if somebody unzips my tent, I'm right there hearing them. Whereas if they were in a different tent and somebody unzips the tent, like, I don't know, is that one of my kids' tent? Or I would just be up all night. So anyway, so I have a relatively large tent. Anyway, so he had said, you know, you're actually not allowed to camp here. This area is illegal. You know, this grass is protected. It was some stupid reason. But anyway, so then we had to move. However, we, instead of like deflating the tents and moving them, because her tent took like 2 hours to put up, we just lifted, like all of us lifted the tent and carried it like ages to where we could camp. And so I'm absolutely broken today. So I went there on the Friday. We came home on the Saturday, like late afternoon, and then my back had started to hurt, like kind of mid-afternoon, when I was cooking. And I said to one of the girls I was with, I was like, "You're gonna have to take over the cooking. I literally cannot stand anymore." And so I sat down in a chair, and then after that, we packed up and we came home. And just gradually, as the day got on, I could not move. I was so broken, and I've woke up today in so much pain. So I've just not gotten anything done. But I'm positive. Like, I'm feeling mentally better. Like, I had a bit of a mental health dip the last couple of weeks. Like, my anxiety has just spiked so bad. I've just been feeling like nauseous and just generally unwell for a couple of weeks now. And so I am considering going to the doctors and getting some sort of like medication for it, because even though I have anxiety, I'm not medicated for it. It's always been manageable, but it's getting to a point now where it's not feeling manageable. So I am going to go and see about that on top of all my other health issues. But I'm feeling pretty good today. I think camping with my friends, I needed that. Like, it has really helped. And then yeah, just getting on with life, really. I forgot where I was going with that trail of thought. But no, the camping was good. So obviously we had to move the tents, but then once we were all set up, the area was I was actually glad we had to move, even though it was difficult to do it. I was glad because the area that we moved to was a lot better in terms of like where we were going to be lying and stuff. We had the campfire going, melted marshmallows, walked along the beach. Me and my two friends, we went into the sea. Danielle was able to join us for a couple of hours in the evening, but unfortunately she couldn't stay. Yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I think they're talking about trying to go camping again next weekend. However, I'm not sure that that's going to be possible with my children, because it's going to be too much for Lily. So she is starting school on Wednesday for the first time, and she's also starting her swimming lessons that day as well, because I just managed to, like, she was on a waiting list and she's now at the top of that list. So she's going to have like swimming and school, and then I think just then camping on top of that is going to be too much. And then I'm going to a Pokemon like card convention thing on the Sunday, and she'll be coming to that as well. So I don't know. if I do go camping, I think it might just be me and Madison, possibly, because Kyle will be at his dad's. Arthur didn't come with us this time because he's just not feeling it right now, and I'm not going to force him to go. So I don't think he'll come with us at the weekend either if we do go back. But one of the reasons I was so set on going, even though we only went for the one night, was because Kevin, my brother who's staying with us, has never been camping before. So I'm really glad we managed to give him that experience because he did enjoy it. I didn't know if he was having a good time because he's very reserved and quiet and doesn't really tell you when he's having a good time. But my new friend that had joined us, she said later in the evening that she'd heard him say this is actually really nice. Just, I don't know if he was talking to himself or just somebody next to him, but she'd heard him say that, and I was like, oh, that's really nice to hear. And he has said since then that he did enjoy it, but I don't know if he would enjoy more than one night because he did get pretty bored by the second day. He was like, oh, we going home soon? But I think it's because his phone had died. Everybody's phone died. I was the only person that took a power bank. And I didn't even use my phone in the entire time. Other people were using my power bank. The only thing I used my phone for was meditation music to get Lily sleeping at bedtime. That was pretty much it. But no, it was good. It's been a good week. We've done a few other things. I think we went bowling again on Thursday. And I am so good at bowling. I didn't know that I was good at bowling. But that's twice now that I've won. My husband beat me in the second game, but generally, I had one of the best scores out of us all. And the week before that, I did really good as well. So I'm like, okay, I'm a bowler. That's good to know. And then I can't think what else we've done. Me and Kevin have been, binge watching The Flash, which if anybody hasn't watched that's a really good series to watch because we've been watching that. So I don't know what everybody else has been up to. Do you know what I was thinking? Because obviously I always have to kind of ask an engagement question. What I was thinking was, it might be quite cool because I never know what to do for my intro. You've heard my intro a few times now. For regular viewers of the channel, that might seem quite boring. So I was thinking it would be fun if everybody commented with a really creative, out there intro, and whichever one I like the best, I'll say that in my next video. That'll be my intro. If you guys want to do that, that could be cool. I had so much more I wanted to tell you and now I cannot remember. Do you know, before doing this video, I had to flick through it because I panicked. I was like, oh my God, because I've managed to get everybody out the house. The two boys are upstairs playing on the computers. Madison and Kevin have now gone to hang out with Madison's friends to show off her hair and her piercing. And then Pete has gone out with Lily to walk Xander, the dog. So I got everybody out because I was like, I need to do a voiceover. I need to release a video today because I didn't manage to get one done on Wednesday, Thursday. And then I went to put the footage onto my phone to do the voiceover, and I was like, oh my God, I don't even think I have footage, but I did, luckily, and it was pre-edited. I was like, thank God. I do still have the garden video for you guys. I think it's going to have to be one of those progressive ones because I have quite a lot of footage now, but there's still no end result. It's a work in progress. So I might just release that on Wednesday or Thursday. For you, and then since the kids are going to be going back to school, I'll be able to get some more stuff done. What I'm thinking I might do is, depending on how I'm feeling, I want to do a week of cleaning with me. So just kind of going about my week and showing you how much cleaning I'll do on each day. But because I'm planning on doing that, I don't know if that would be a true representative of what I would normally do, because some days I don't clean at all. Some days I just try and do as much as I can. Other days I just when I stand up, I'll go and do a little thing and then do something else. So it's going to be difficult, but even if it's not completely representative, I'll just be honest and say, I ended up cleaning more this week because I was recording every day for you guys, or I ended up burning out on the third day and then didn't record anymore. Well, but the plan is to do a week of cleaning and release that on the Sunday for you guys. So that's my plan. I probably won't get any cleaning done on the Thursday though, because we're going back to do the free clean. But that's pretty much it. I don't think I have any other plans this week. I think I'm babysitting on Monday. I have quite a chill week coming up because I didn't put too much in the diary because of the kids going back to school. And then I've got to, so because I'm going back to university in a couple of weeks, I'm planning on doing a deep dive into research of so the lecturer that I'm going to be working with for my dissertation. I want to like read all of his research before going back, so I have a solid idea, you know, who he is, what he's done, how I want to tie my ideas into that. So I'm planning on doing that over the next couple of weeks, so you'll probably hear me talk about that a little bit. Also, can I just say, so obviously I wasn't feeling great on this day. I think everybody was just a little bit off. So you guys have seen like how enthusiastic Kai can get when it comes to like helping me clean and stuff. But as you might have seen at the beginning of this living room clean, is he did not want to help me today. Like, he was playing his game and I was like, Kai, you need to help me tidy up in here, because it was an absolute mess and he was just sitting in the mess. I was like, okay, you need to help tidy up, or you need to like go and do something else because I'm recording. But if you want to play on that TV again, you have to help tidy up. And so he was just like, in a minute, in a minute, and in a minute. And I was like, no, Kai, you have to do it right now because I'm doing this right now. And so I think it kind of shows, you know, yes, Kai and Lily are very helpful at like cleaning and tidying, but that is not always the case. Sometimes you just have to be firm and be like, we're doing this and you're helping right now. So in the last video, I mentioned that in an upcoming video, you guys would get to see Lily clean her desk. So right now, Kai is clearing the desk. And because he was in a mood, like Lily kind of stomped over and pushed him out the way and was like, I'm doing this. And so he came to tell me, Lily pushed me. So yeah, it was one of those days. So I was like, well, why don't you let Lily do that job and then you can help me do the flooring? But yeah, so he does that. But anyway, so I mentioned that Lily cleaned the desk and that she did a really good job. So you're actually going to see that, because right now she's tidying the desk and then I give her a cloth and she full on cleans it, and just wait till you see like her process. It's amazing. I'm so proud. I said that in the last video, but now that it's actually here, I'm saying it again. If you have made it this far in the video, which I think about 40 to 50% of you do make it this far in the video, then first of all, thank you for watching me this far. And second of all, please do like and comment and subscribe and all that jazz for the algorithm, because it really does help. My last few videos have been performing really well. And I know that's not why you guys are here. You are here to see me clean and talk about my life and all of that stuff. But if you are interested in like YouTube side of stuff, then yeah, the videos are doing well and it's all thanks to you. So thank you. So here these kids never turn that bathroom light off, by the way. So here I am turning it around for Lily to clean her desk, and she's like telling us to move everything off of it because she's just like ready, standing there ready to clean it. So Kai moves it all off for her, and then just watch what she does. Anyway, we are kind of at the end of the video now. Like, she gets right into the corner, she goes back and gets bits that she's missed. She's just does a really good job. Anyway, sorry, I was trying to do an outro there. So thank you very much for watching, and enjoy this little desk clean that she does, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.